Okay, welcome back to another video, and I'm doing how the Central Powers could have won World War One. So the things that needed to be done was Conrad and Moltke needed to be replaced. A suitable replacement for Moltke would be Hindenburg, and a suitable replacement for Conrad would be Arthur von Strasbourg, and the reason that Hindenburg didn't get up to that level that Moltke was because he retired in 1905. So yeah, that's one of the reasons. Instead of Germany trying to take out France first, they would try to take out Russia first, which they did anyway. But yeah, so there was 750,000 troops on the French border that the Germans could have moved somewhere else if they weren't going to try and take them out. First, they would encircle Poland by getting the Austrian and Hungarians to attack from the south to Warsaw, and while the Germans would be attacking from the north, surrounding Poland and defeating any troops in Poland. Germany, after defeating the troops in Poland, would go up the Baltics, land on Helsinki with their navy, and attack Petrograd on two sides. And there's a chance that they would just leave, like when they did in the Napoleonic Wars. But that was with Moscow. Meanwhile, Austria-Hungary advanced slowly into Ukraine, but the Russians arriving, stopping all advances, including on the Germans. The Ottoman Empire would join the war earlier because the Entente was weaker and only shares a border with Russia, but there would be some changes to need, like modernization and military and the economy, all that stuff. So yeah, they do that. I forget to say this earlier, but in order for the Central Powers to win, they would have to send Lenin to Russia much earlier. Germany would try to secure modern-day Belarus so they can't get flamed by the Russians. Meanwhile, the Ottomans would take the Caucasus, cutting the Russians off from Iran on one of their borders. Bulgaria would join the war much earlier because Entente is weak, and Serbia would launch. They would launch an invasion of Serbia with the help of Austria-Hungary, and the Austrians and Bulgarians would send an ultimatum to Romania, saying, "Give us access to your land to fight on else." Romania refuses. The invasion of Romania begins with ease as the Bulgarians attack from the north. The Austrians attack from the north and the Bulgarians from the south. Just after the start of the invasion of Romania, the Soviets uprise. The Tsar has to send troops to Moscow to defeat the Soviets, but it seems like that wouldn't be enough troops because so they sign a peace agreement with the Germans and the Central Powers. Then the Tsarist Russians defeat the Soviets once they get there. The Ottomans and the Austria-Hungary invade Italy for strategic reasons. The French, seeing that they would lose if they did not do anything, so they do a massive offensive, succeeding in killing hundreds of thousands of French troops just for a couple of kilometers. Once German troops get to the Western Front, they attack. They do the Schlieffen Plan. The UK and bringing the UK into the war. And at the start of the war in the real life, the UK only had 8 divisions. The Germans would take Paris quickly, about 5 weeks, faster than World War II by 1 week, but they're also doing the Ardennes and all that stuff in World War One. So yeah, and also Netherlands are also doing that by 1 week. Meanwhile, the Austrians were attacking parts of southern France, and the Ottomans were attacking Cyprus, Tunisia, and Northern Africa. Comment, like, and subscribe, and check out my websites. If I've missed anything, please put down in the comments because I feel like I have.